Cabinet Secretary, despite 18 years of your government's economic policies, the former industrial areas of Wales, particularly those in my region, continue to be among the poorest in Europe. Shocking when you consider the expanded EU contains former Soviet satellite states. EU structural funding hasn't worked. The policies haven't worked. We have an opportunity post-Brexit to implement structural funding programmes that work for Wales. Cabinet Secretary, what discussions have you had with the UK Government about structural funding programmes for when we finally leave the EU? Diolch.
Well, this is a very important question, and it's something that's taken up by government ministers across departments. But I must just say that the member, in identifying a record for this Labour government spanning 18 years, should reflect on the fact that a record is the record low unemployment that we now have in Wales, lower on average than the UK. A record level of employment with a lower rate of economic inactivity. Again, I would say there is more to be done, but recently we've seen GVA rise faster than the UK average. We are on the runway. My aim now is to make sure that we take off with a new approach to economic development, placing the focus on regions, empowering regions, identifying key strengths across each of the regions, and making sure that there's a new contract between business and government that ensures that we generate prosperity for all. And I would say as well that in terms of some of the other industrial areas, and I'm conscious that the questions so far have been confined to South Wales, but I think it's important to say that there are other post-industrial areas of Wales that are benefiting from Welsh Government investment and support. Just last week, in addition to the 100 new jobs that are being created at Ipsen in Wrexham, not far from there, at the former Sharp site, huge site, we are helping to create at least 250 new jobs with the headquartering of a major global firm.
David Reid.